Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day. This video is going to be an Avengers card. I went to see Endgame and loved it, cried, laughed, and all that good stuff. If you comment, please don't spoil it for people that haven't seen it. This card is a short and quick card. It doesn't take very long to do. I wanted to do a traditional watercolor background for this card, but I'm not very good at watercolor backgrounds. So I just used some mermaid markers that I've had for a year and I've never used, and put a little color out, the lobster color for the red, put it out on a nonstick pad, and used a sandwich bag to pick up the color and move it over to my card base, which is a Canson watercolor paper cut to A2 card size, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. After I got enough of the red color over and had it look the way I liked, I went ahead and dried that, and then got the blue bottle color from the mermaid markers, added a little water to that, and just did the same thing. I picked up the color and added it to my card base, and I like doing it this way because it's a little bit more controlled, and I can make it look more the way I envision it than when I actually try to do it traditionally. The one thing that I really liked about doing it also this way was I like these splatter looking marks that were at the edge, and because I have my card size full size, I wish I hadn't taken those splatter marks all the way to the edge, because I am going to trim this down, and I ended up cutting away a lot of those splatter marks, which is something that I was a little disappointed in. You can see how much I'm trimming it here. It's like 1/4 of an inch. I then used holographic paper with some from the Dollar Tree with some Sizzix nesting dies, circle dies, and my circles are about 1/4 of an inch difference in size. I didn't have a star that fit, so I printed off a star on my printer and just traced it on the back of my holographic paper and cut it out by hand. That way I had a 1 1/2 inch star that fit perfectly inside my circle. I then sticky tape on the back of my watercolor piece because I wanted it got warped a little bit with all the drying and watercoloring, and I put that onto another piece of the blue holographic paper and then glued both pieces to my card base. I also took my circles and stacked them in the proper order, and I just glued them together with some art glue, which held it together very nicely. And for the star, because it had little points on it and I didn't want to do too much glue on the back of it, I just put some glue on the back of my hand, placed my star in it, and just tried to make sure that all the points were covered well, and then placed that to my shield. I then added some Scotch foam tape to it and put it in the middle of my card. I want to point out that you can use your computer for things, for images that you don't, and sentiments that you don't have. If you'd noticed earlier, I had printed Avengers Assemble on the same paper that I printed my stars, and I did it in a couple of different fonts because I wasn't sure how big of a font I would need for this, and I really liked the way it turned out. The Avengers Assemble sentiment I just glued straight to the watercolor paper. I didn't bulk it up because I wanted the shield to be the focal point. Please like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and tell me who your favorite Avenger is. Mine is Hawkeye, and he's followed closely by Thor, but Hawkeye is my favorite. So thank you very much, and I hope you guys have a great day.